It's just a vicious cycle. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another reseller vlog. I know I look crazy, but just trust the process. I am up early because I had a lot of stuff to do. I need to not only still go ship out all of my sales from yesterday, which I made a lot of sales yesterday, and I'm actually really happy because you know, it's like night and day from like last week. I'm up really early because, you know, I have a lot of things that I need to get done early in the morning. So right after this, I need to go and ship out sales. I was gonna give myself like an hour to do so. So I forget how many sales I actually have, but I have a lot to just kind of look for. So I wanted to just give myself enough time to actually, you know, find it. So I am doing that. And then I need to go to the bins right after. And I wanted to give myself at the very least about 2 hours at the bins. And then I have to commute to my sister's side of the town, because that's where my license address is, and that's where I register to vote at, in that area. So I'm gonna be going over there to vote. And then after that, I actually wanna go and get Christmas decorations. So I want to just get a Christmas tree and then ornaments and all the good stuff. That's another thing too. So when I go to that area, I gotta go to Walmart so I can purchase some new contacts. I was supposed to do it last week, but y'all know how it is for me during the week. I'm just so, you know, business focused instead of just getting shit done. I'm so obsessed with just getting my work done. I got to try to get all that done, and then I still got to come home to cross list because that is like the last thing. I did want to go ahead and get 𝕊𝕃𝕇𝕝. That's the site that I've been telling y'all that I wanted to try out. But anyways, I guess just life update. I actually took a break, so y'all are gonna be, well, not this video, but last week's video, y'all got those in real time because I actually needed to take a mental health break. I wasn't suffering or depressed or anything. I started to feel like I was just not feeling it anymore, and I was gonna take a month-long break. That was my initial plan, was to take a month-long break. But then I got my notification of how much I was getting paid out, which was over $1,000 from YouTube. That has never happened before. So you already know the money motivated me to get my shit back together. So I filmed 3 videos yesterday. And y'all have already saw those. If y'all haven't, y'all should go back and watch them. But I recognize that, hey, you know, YouTube is definitely going to be a part of my business. I'm at a place now with the payouts that I am just saving them. But yeah, so that motivated me to get back on it. Because like I said, I was about to take a break because I was feeling really just like blah when it came to making content for YouTube. It's just a vicious cycle. Like you work yourself really hard, and then you get really tired and you take a break, and then you got to start back over. Because y'all know I'll be complaining about how, you know, once you kind of fall off the algorithm, YouTube doesn't like you anymore. Speaking of algorithm, I have a video that is doing better than my typical videos, and I've gotten a lot of subscribers from it. But yeah, that's a good thing. That's no but to that, but why did I say it again? It's early in the morning and I got one contact in, so I can barely fucking see. Okay, so I made that coffee and then I forgot to drink it. So I'm actually just about to take it with me. I actually stopped fasting. I remember telling you all that I was fasting to, you know, lose weight. But I stopped and I continue to just cut out eating lunch, and then I am very mindful with how much I'm intaking per day. I haven't been counting my calories, but I have lost 3 more pounds, so I have lost a total of 6 of those 11 pounds that I had gained. So I actually recorded this 3 weeks ago, so bear with me if I don't remember anything. This is actually a great brand. I was so disappointed that it had so many flaws on it. Otherwise, I would have took it home. The brand is called G4. It sells decently if you have something good. I was so excited when I found this. I'm like, oh my God, a jumpsuit. 1 flaw, no problem. Then I saw this. I said, oh, absolutely not. So I left that one behind. So yeah. This one was a BCBG Max Azria dress. Looking back now, I could have did like party and like event and stuff like that. I flopped. This one was Coldwater Creek. I love the tapestry on it, but the sell-through rate for a size small was terrible. So I ended up leaving it behind. This was going to be a style pickup. However, the little jewel section, a lot of them were missing, so I left that behind. This one was definitely well loved. They wore this one down. So of course I left it behind because yeah. For some reason, I just could not get behind this. It was giving me very much so 80s, but not in the fun, funky way, just the ugly way. This was a smaller size. If it was a larger size, I would have took it. These do okay for me, a good $18 to $20 flip. This one, I believe it was cracking to the logo, but these also do well for me. These are typically in men's that I pick up. It's a good little $20 sale. And this was We the Free. I think this one just was a little bit worn. So I ended up leaving it behind. So these are all the sales that I just got done pulling. It literally took me 6 minutes, which is great. All right, so first, this is a Lulaboo, I want to say. I actually literally just hauled this in a video y'all saw last week. This one sold through an offer they sent me. I accepted it. I noticed that that is what people do. So when I price items at $28, my bot sends them a like $22 offer, then they counter for 20, and I'm like, that's fine. This is Live Sport. These are some corduroy shorts. Now, I had a lot of faith in these because I didn't check the sell-through rate. I just kind of felt like these were going to sell because they were like the long inseam. They were corduroy. They're like this dark green and blue colorway. So I didn't price them high just so they can get out the door. So I think these sold for $22. Here's a John Mark top. I've had this one for quite some time. I didn't want to let it go for anything less than $35, so that's probably why. John Mark at one point was just selling like hotcakes for me, and every time I found it, it was always like a lag-and-look piece, and it always pretty much sold for about $40, and then I noticed that it kind of slowly stopped. So this one took a while because I can tell by the bag that it's in. I've had to have this one since I was in my last storage unit, so it's been a while. This one is a pair of aloe yoga cashmere pants. I actually sourced these at the bins. All of these items are from the bins, by the way, but I sourced these at the bins, and I was so freaking happy that I found them, because at first I'm like, ooh, great cashmere pants. That's why I don't wear gloves at the bins. I know that it's like really taboo sometimes, but I felt the quality. I'm like, oh man, it's cashmere. So then I'm trying to see if it's any holes. There's no holes. Then I notice that it's aloe yoga. Then I'm like, oh my god, even better. Then I get home and I notice that they're on the resale site for $330, still on the site, by the way, and I listed mine pretty high. I remember receiving a offer on Mercari. In hindsight, it made a little bit more sense, but I was being greedy. So she asked me, you know, could I do 100? I told her no. 130 is my lowest. She sends me an offer, and she's like, this is the best my offer could be. And I'm like, girl, did you not hear me the first time? But looking back on it, I would have made like $6 more had I accepted her offer on her. If I accepted her $111 offer, because y'all know that Mercari doesn't do any fees for the sellers. But they sold on Poshmark for $130. This particular buyer actually countered, I want to say at like 120, and then I countered at 130 because I knew that that was like the bare bottom that I wanted to sell them for. But of course my payout was $104 for a bins item, which we absolutely love. This is actually a pair of Banana Republic trousers. I'm actually noticing that I'm selling a lot of trousers. I've sold 3 pairs of Banana Republic pants within the past couple of weeks. And I'm paying attention to that. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, maybe I could start sourcing more work pants. But the thing is, you don't want to just pick up every single thing. Please look into it. Some of them do have styles, which also help. I think the ones that I sold were 𝕝𝕝 tags, and they had styles. So yeah, just be really, really cautious. Otherwise you'll end up, you know, picking up too much and then it's not selling, because that happened to me a year ago. So I completely stopped picking up all trousers, and then I had to kind of slowly work it back in once they started selling. Anyways, this is a Honey Love like shaping pair of briefs. I love this brand. I feel like they're the new Spanx, if I can say that. So that one sold for $30. This is a rag and bone top. I remember on eBay, me and this girl went back maybe for about 3 weeks. I kept forgetting to give her measurements for the sleeve. And I don't know how tall she is, because the sleeve is actually pretty long, and she said that the sleeve was too short when I finally was able to give her measurements. That's why the whole thing when people ask for additional measurements and then they ghost you, she was nice enough to say, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, these won't fit me. But most people, they just ghost you after you give the measurements. And I'll be honest with you, as long as I've been doing this, I'd say maybe like 1% of the time somebody actually purchased it after I gave them measurements. So I think when people ask for additional measurements, it's because they know that it's not going to fit. Anyways, so this is a Lovers and Friends skirt. I actually just found this when I was up in here cleaning out my storage unit, and I was trying to figure out, why do I have this and why is it not listed? And I think I initially picked it up to sell to a buy sell trade store, but clearly I must have threw it in my skirts instead of putting it in the buy sell trade pile for the summertime. So I went on and listed it, and I listed it pretty low because I wanted it to hurry up and sell since we are out of season. They asked me could I actually do 18, and I'm like, of course. So I dropped the price to 18, and they purchased it, so love that. I actually did pick this one up from a thrift store. This is Lulu B. Now, something that I do, and I feel like that it really works in my business, is when I'm listing something out of season, I will drop the price on it. So had I listed this in, let's say, the end of spring, early summer, I would have priced this close to $40. But since we are not in the spring or summer, I went on and priced this close to $30. And I sent them out an offer and they accepted it. So this one sold, I want to say, for $30. And I think I paid for these items at about $6 and some change per piece. So the payout is not that bad. Now the last thing to sell is this beach lunch lounge top. They sent me a very reasonable offer, and then I went on and accepted it. But yeah, I wouldn't commit it to memory. I think I recently picked something up, and because it was new with tags, and I completely regret it. But yeah, so those are all of my sales that sold yesterday. And then the lovers and friends, I accepted the offer. What else? I accepted the offer on something else. I don't know what it was, but I accepted the offer. So technically they sold yesterday, but I was asleep. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and package these up. What else? Also been looking at apartments. I think my views on how much a 2-bedroom would cost is completely different from what it actually is. I'm going from reality. So I have recognized that I'm probably going to have to, not probably, I am going to be paying a lot more than I thought I was, just because I want to live in a good neighborhood, you know. So, and I think the other issue too is that I'm trying to stay local to my bins. So I'm trying to still be in a 10 to 15 minute radius of my Goodwill outlet. But I don't want to be downtown. That's my only issue, is that I've seen some places downtown and they look nice, but that's just not for me. When I was talking to my son's dad about the place that I wanted to move to, he showed me a loft, and I thought it was beautiful because in his mind, he's thinking like, you know, in the loft you can have your upstairs area as like your office and just like, you know, your business and stuff, and then the downstairs you can essentially just make it your living space. And it was a good idea. And then when we took our son to the fair, we drove by that place, and I realized that it was literally across the street from a damn bar. I'm like, absolutely not. And then I you know, I have my sons on the weekends. Like, I'm not about to be up all night because they blast the music. So I'm just like, realistically, I feel like downtown is for people that are in that scene, you know, and I'm not in that scene. I don't even like going outside for the most part. So I'm like, I don't think I want to live downtown where it's like crazy. I literally have to drive downtown yesterday just to drop off a FedEx package, and I'm like, never again. I get so much anxiety having to drive through downtown because it's just like, it's pure chaos. So I'm like, no thank you. So anyway, so I've been looking, and I even kind of opened up my search because the amenities that I want, I don't have many options. So I opened up my search for like 20 minutes away from the outlet. So we'll see. And then honestly, maybe that'll also help me not have to go to that USPS that don't like me. I can go to one that hopefully does like me. So yeah. But I'm looking, I said I wasn't gonna look until January, but I think it's good to kind of get an idea. And then now I'm about to start kind of pulling back a little bit and saving more money, so that I can, you know, just have a few months worth of rent saved, just in case if anything happens, because we are in Q4 right now. And even though my sales kind of linger around the 6K minimum mark, I still want to make sure that I'm going to be good, because I think I told y'all, but I wanted to start making over $7,000 a month, and I know I got to start listing more in order to do that. So that's something that I've been working on as well, as far as just trying to get a work schedule in place. And I bet y'all like, girl, not again. But what did I do? But I feel like if I can get on the work schedule that I want to be on, which is 6 a.m. I come to my storage unit, pull sales, and just have them packaged and in my car. And then go to the bins from 7 a.m. to about 10. Then after that, drop off sales. I'm home by 11, and then I can be done with work by 4. Maybe even sooner, honestly. But that is the plan. I want to start being done with work before the sun goes down, because it's really depressing working late. And I've noticed that the cross-listing part is really kicking my ass. And I had heard that the new service that I plan on going to is much quicker than what I'm currently using. And I have to email 𝕸𝕻𝕝. That's the place I'm going. I emailed them because I wanted to make sure that I didn't get charged for like importing. I kind of don't like their structure in which they you know, do it, because they have this thing where it's like you get credits and stuff like that. I feel like it's somewhat close to like how companies have subscriptions instead of letting you just buy the product, you know. And that's what I don't like. I don't like that it's kind of like, oh, you can. That's why I didn't like Vendoo. Let's say you do as much volume as I do, so you list 400 items a month, and let's just say it's an extra day that month. So now I need to pay $5 more just to be able to list 5 more items, or whatever the amount is. I don't like that. I think I should pay a flat fee to list my items. Like, but I get it business wise. It works perfect for them because they're making more money with add-ons versus just a flat fee. Oh, somebody live in North Hollywood. I used to live in North Hollywood when I was what grade was I in like elementary. Me and my sister went to, damn, what was that school called? We used to have to get on the bus and ride the bus for like an hour to get to school. Damn, what is it called? It was a good school too. My mom didn't want us to go to school with the hoodlums. I forget what it was called, but funny story. So me and my sister are 1 year apart. And we, of course, rode the bus together. And I went on a field trip. And I think our bus broke down or something. So we ended up getting back to the school really late. And my sister had looked everywhere for me before she got on the bus to go home. She couldn't find me. And of course, y'all know it was no cell phones back then. Well, it was, but we didn't have any because we were in elementary. And she went home, and my mom asked, where was I? And she told her I couldn't find her. And my mom panicked. Which that was negligent on the school's behalf, because they should have called all of the parents to let them know, hey, by the way, our school bus broke down, so the kids are going to be late getting back to the school. Which, looking back on, they probably did. But my mom was a workaholic. Anyways, so I said workaholic, not alcoholic. That kind of sounded a little close. But so she ends up telling my sister she was going to beat her ass, which is not a nice thing to say, because she was just scared. Like, you are her big sister. Like, why would you come home without her? So they ended up going to the school, and then I was in the auditorium with the other kids that was still waiting on their parents. But yeah, my mom was so mad at my sister, like it was her fault or something. And that's why cell phones are kind of important. We had cell phones. She could have just texted me like, hey, where are you? I could have been like, I'm at the auditorium. But anyways, I don't know how I went off on that tangent, but that happened. We're all packed up. It is currently 7:12. We're making really good time. I mean, I could put this stuff away. No, I'm just gonna leave this here because I plan on coming back tomorrow, because I need to finish dusting up the unit. I want to move this around, and then I want to rearrange pretty much everything. And then I have, y'all can't see, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 open bins to put things in. So I want to figure something else out. So yeah, that is the plan. For some reason I want to buy a broom to sweep up in here, but I don't think it's that serious, so I'm leaving it alone. But yeah, we about to go. I have to change my shirt because, not my shirt, but I have to change my sweater because I checked my phone and it said that it wasn't gonna rain, and then I walk out my apartment and it's raining. So I'm like, absolutely not. Which one you see? Maybe I should give me a treat. No, you don't when my kids come. When? Next year. Which one? This one?
No, this one right here.
Oh, it's so pretty. I like that one. It's so tall, bitch. Yeah.
That's too tall?
No. It's your house is tall. So I think it would work out perfectly.
And this one's cheap too. Because last year this would have ran me about $4.
Exactly. I'm trying to figure out how was Target able to get away with those prices, man. That's nuts.
Oh, they might be out.
You think so? Okay, so of course I made it back. This Hulkin is all of the stuff that I got from, let me have one thought. This is all the stuff that I got from Walmart, and I left my tree in the car, so I'm gonna have to go and get that. And then to say that it wasn't a good day at the bins, I got a full Hulkin. I haven't had a full Hulkin in a very long time, and this is full. I'm gonna give you guys a haul after I give y'all a haul of what I picked up at Walmart. So I picked up some wrapping paper. I got 3 different ones because I know by the time December gets here, all the good ones are most likely gonna be gone. And I am not really having like a crazy theme, but I wanted to just stay kind of red, white, and neutral, just so it can match the aesthetics of my apartment a little bit over here. Since y'all know I changed my comforter to like a beige color, and we're gonna be doing Christmas in my tiny studio apartment, but I'm completely okay with it. I'm actually excited to be hosting something, so it's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be me, my sister, my mom, and my dad. Maybe my little sister will pop up, I'm not sure, but I bought us matching pajamas. They're gonna be spending the night. Not my dad, I don't think my dad is gonna spend the night, but my baby is also gonna be here. So we're gonna just have like family time. It's gonna be fun. I am hosting, so I have to kind of figure more things out, but we're still in November, so I have time. But anyways, me and my sister both wanted one of these foot spa things, so she bought one for me and then I bought one for her, so I'm gonna be wrapping that for her. And then these are all like the little decorations for the Christmas tree. I don't know what these things are called, but I got a few of those because the tree is gonna be frosted white and it's pre-lit, and I'm only gonna use the white lights, I want to say. So I wanted to bring some color to it with this. And then I got a whole bunch of little small things, but I got these stockings, and then I'm gonna put gift cards in them and probably like little pieces of candy. But I'm gonna hang these right up under my TV because I have to be very mindful that my son likes to touchy grab things. So I'm gonna put them under the TV and just be really on him about not touching it. And the other thing, as far as the Christmas tree, because it is gonna be 6.5 feet, and ideally I want it right here. I'm still debating on that, but yeah. So I got that, and then I got some tape for the packages, and then these little ornament hooks, and then I bought these to kind of correlate with my family. I didn't see one for my son, so I'm gonna have to go look again. I probably have to go to Target, but this Skippy jar of peanut butter, if you guys don't know, this is actually my nickname from my mom's side of the family. It's peanut butter. Apparently when I was a baby, it was this whole thing where I got into some peanut butter crackers, and I had the peanut butter in my hair. I had it on my diaper. I had it all over my face. And ever since then, my mom called me peanut butter, and then my sisters called me peanut butter. And yeah, I even had 2 teachers in high school call me peanut butter, which is the craziest thing. So it was just like my nickname, but I kind of been telling them to stop calling me that because like I'm 32 years old, but I got this for myself. And then the Heinz, I guess this is Hunt's, for my dad and my sister. They both love ketchup. I hate the smell of ketchup, but they love it. Then I got this Coors. I really wanted the can. I might need to hold on to my receipt because I wanted the can one. I'm gonna go to Target on Thursday, and I'm gonna probably look for some other ornaments. But this one is for my mom. She drinks Coors Light. I know. She likes beer, so I'm gonna let her make it. And then this is for my sister. She loves Skittles. So got her that one. And then I got some wipes for my glasses. I've recognized since I got these new glasses that I need to see. So I hate that these are disposable, but I feel like these get my glasses the cleanest. I typically use like a microfiber cloth, but it just doesn't do what it needs to do. So I got those so that I can carry them in my purse and just keep them around my apartment. I think I told y'all everything is going to be like a red colorway. So these are the balls that I got. These are actually really pretty. So this is also going to be for my sister. These are just like some Epsom salts. We both literally got the exact same thing for each other. We both wanted the thing, so we just got it. It kind of cancels it out, but I still think it's going to be a fun gift for the both of us because I'm probably going to forget by the time it gets here. But yeah, so that's all that I picked up from Wally World. I feel like I have a lot to do. It is still pretty early. So we ended up going to vote, and then we went to Walmart afterwards. She kind of convinced me because I really wanted to go to Target, but we went to Walmart, and I kind of looked at the prices for the tree because I remember for some reason the trees were like over $100 for artificial trees, and I'm like, damn, that's ridiculous. So when she said it'll be cheaper at Walmart, so I'm like, that's fine, we can just go to Walmart. And went over there. It wasn't picked over. You can tell some other people have been shopping it, but it wasn't picked over. Had a lot of stuff, but I did get the tree, and since it's artificial, I'm gonna hold on to it. I had threw my last one away because I was just so angry when me and my sister first got into it that I just got rid of everything, and I'm like, I'm just gonna buy new stuff, and I shouldn't have. But I'm gonna keep this one.